And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball on tap tonight. It's Minnesota taking on the Dominican Republic. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set and on the hill, Pedro Martinez.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
The shortstop takes the ball. Swings and misses. 1-2.
1-2.
Line drive caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Carlos Beltran, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Started after it. Appeal to third. No swing. 1 out. Base is empty. And that one hammered. Robert hustling after it. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Now around third, waving him home. Safe. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run. Here's Machado. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Ball 1 there. That one ripped left field. Makes the catch up against the wall.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Two down, nobody on. Headed down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Hacks and misses. We go to the bottom of the first. Here's Trevor Story.
The shortstop, Trevor Story.
And a curve misses outside. Ball 1.
1-0.
Swing and a miss.
1-1.
Beltran try to get to it. Hauls it in for the out. Ian Happ up to hit.
The designated hitter, Ian Happ.
And that one upstairs. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
1-2's the count.
The next pitch misses. It's 2-2.
2-2.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. And now it's Luis Robert. First pitch, and he just misses. Swings and misses, went with the sweeper. 2 outs, base is empty. Next pitch is inside. 2 balls and a strike.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
On the ground to third. Handled by Machado. Zips it to first. Inning over. And we're back. Top of the second. Here is Gary Sanchez. On the ground to third. Tosses to first. And quickly one away in the second. This is Corbin Carroll. In the air, out towards left center. Robert puts it away for the out. And a couple of quick outs. 2 down, bases empty. Ian Kinsler, the next to hit. That one in the dirt, and that's ball 1. And another ball.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Now pitching, Randy
2 outs. That one finds the zone, and it's 2-1 now. Just missed. And that's outside of this ball 4, and he's on base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
And that one fouled off. There goes the runner. Lined, and that's a base hit. The throw to third, and now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Spencer Steer stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Runner from third comes across. It's 2-0. Happ stands at second with 2 gone. Swing and a ground ball. Story sends it over to first. They limit the damage. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second. Now the third baseman, Manny Machado. Darvish back to work. And a swing and a miss there.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Sanchez gathers, throws, gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike. Ozzie Smith getting ready to hit. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
Hauls it in, 2 away. Now it's the right fielder, Will Benson.
Foul ball.
Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. Into the second deck it goes. It's 2-1. Base is empty with 2 away. And here is Cameron Meisner. Beltran on the move. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Story now. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Next offering is in the dirt.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate.
So they turn to Edwin Diaz out of the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And the righty deals. That misses the zone. Now 3-1.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk. So a man aboard. Carlos Beltran now at the plate. Story on the move. In the dirt. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Story into scoring position on the wild pitch. And there goes the double play possibility.
That's
inside.
That's ball.
Now 2-0. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. Nabs it. Runner tags and will move up to third. Story on his way home. Throw is offline and he scores. And they take a 2-run lead. Manny Machado up to the plate. And that skips in the dirt.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
1-1.
Check swing, called strike.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Just off the outside edge. Ball 3. Outside, and that is ball 4. Here is Moncada.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Diaz, 30 years old now, and he was a third-round pick back in 2012.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right.
So here comes the big lefty, Aroldis Chapman, to the mound.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Machado, the base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. And here comes the power-hitting catcher, Gary Sanchez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Up the middle. Third out. As we go to the last of the third. And now the catcher comes up to him. Mike Piazza. Strike 1.
It's 0-1.
And a foul ball. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Now 1 away.
The first baseman.
And here's the first baseman. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And makes the grab. And there's 2 away. So they're down to their final out. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
No balls. 1 strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Sanchez gathers, throws, and that'll do it as they complete the strikeout to end it.
Well, it was a tough day at the plate for the hitters.